Has it started? Yeah, okay. Hello, everyone. Oh my god, I sound so shit. Hello, everyone. My name is Tabby, and today we're going to be giving some hopefully constructive criticism on a video. Now, we might not do the whole video because it's like, it's an hour long, but you put it on 2 times, so it's like half an hour long. It was here, I just reloaded the app now, so it's fucked up. There it is. Right. Give me a second. We're going to be doing purely constructive criticism, so I'm going to be as nice as possible. And I hope if Gatrin Flower sees this video, they don't take it too personally, because it's not meant to be personal, it's just meant to be, like, constructive. Okay, first thing I will say is the thumbnail's a bit weird. I get that, like, you know, not everyone wants to be spending hours drawing. Wait, let me check my notification. Oh, okay. I get that not everyone wants to be spending hours, you know, drawing and making a thumbnail, or like editing a thumbnail in like what would it be called? Fucking PixArt or anything. But still, I feel like you could make a more, since it's like, I'm assuming, because I don't think Rain Luna or Gems are real characters in Pokemon. I don't think they are. I think they're, you know, like fan made things, because it's Ash's bullies, and usually in those like insert character bullies reacts to them, it's usually like fan made things because not every character gets bullied. But like, I feel like that's even more of a reason to make a good thumbnail, because you want to give a good impression that it's not like some really quickly made thing. I know it's not quickly made, because if you look on their channel, this is actually a compilation of all the videos, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts, and they're all over, well, not all over 10 minutes. They're all over 4 minutes at least, so that's quite a good hint that this isn't like quickly made. But I still feel like it just feels a bit weird to put a random. I get that you can't make thumbnails all the time, I get that. But it still feels weird to just put random images on there, unless it's like a work in progress thing. Because if it's a work in progress thing, I get it. I do that. Well, we do that all the time here. We'll like, if we're doing a work in progress, we'll just shove some random thing onto the thumbnail, because, you know, who really cares? Not many people are going to watch it anyway, it's just to like, get it out there. But like, if it's like a full compilation, especially if it's a full compilation, because I get it with these like single parts, because then it's you know, it's single parts. You're not gonna have like whole thumb. You're not gonna have time to make whole thumbnails. Also, your uploading schedule, I'm not gonna lie, it's really good. This video just came up randomly, by the way. That's the only reason I'm making a video about it. I just really felt like I wanted to give criticism on it. Anyway, yeah, your uploading schedule is great. What I was saying, thumbnails, yeah. I got sidetracked by the thumbnails, but yeah. Usually want to try and make a better, like, you want to try and make a thumbnail in general. It doesn't need to be perfect. I'll see some, like, you know, they're not the best looking thumbnails, but they're still, as long as I can see that you put effort into it, that's fine. You know, if it's not the best drawing, it's not the best editing, that's fine. It's fine. As long as it's a thumbnail. Because, like, I feel like for a compilation, you want to make a thumbnail for it. Anyway, let's get started. Oh. One thing I will say, one thing I will say is this starting dialogue is taking a bit long. I know we're not the best to talk about like fucking taking a while on dialogue and pacing it right, but I'm gonna turn my volume down actually because that music's really loud. But I will say that oh, there's no credits either. You might want to add those in your future videos, but usually you want to try and like pace out the text. So what we usually do for that, it's not the best because we have very different reading speeds, but we'll usually like read it out loud or read it in our head to do the thing. You see now why I might not do the whole video, because it's only been 11 seconds and I've already gone in like 20 tangents and it's 4 minutes long, so we're just gonna try and get this over with now. One thing I will also say is, I see you've taken two screenshots here. One with, well, you've taken one with the GUI, and then you've taken one without the GUI. So I'd say just try and cut out the one in the middle, because I know the one at the start also has the GUI on it, but like I'd say you want to try and avoid showing that as much as possible, unless it's like a fourth wall break or something like that. I get it if it's like a one scene slip up, but like since you've already taken another screenshot to replace it with, it just doesn't seem like efficient to keep it in there, because there's just more screenshots you have to like compile down anyway. But whatever. That doesn't matter much anyway. That's just like a nitpick, just a nitpick. Yeah, like I said about the dialogue, it might just be because I'm pausing it, but it does seem like it's taking a while, doesn't it? This one might just be because there's two screenshots. That might just be why seems like it's taking a while. But still, saying please, I'm not going to say anything for that. Yeah, okay. No, the warnings are fine. The warnings are fine. I will tell you if you need to add any warnings, like, well, these aren't. Well, these are really warnings. These are warnings. Unless you have extra warnings here, I'll tell you if you need to add any more. Yeah. Oh, I never like those transitions. Also, the only reason I started recording was because I was ranting to myself about this video. Well, not ranting, I was like doing exactly what I'm doing now to this video. But like, you see I can't zoom in on them properly. All of the watermarks. I don't see why for this video you'd need to use InShot and KineMaster. I think the reason they used InShot as well is because it's a compilation, so they had to put everything together. And they might have added some extra effects to it. But, yeah, I feel like you could have just tried to do that in KineMaster again. I get the two KineMaster things. Oh god, give me a second. I'll start recording when my dogs start barking. Okay, hello, sorry, I'm back. There might be a lot of cuts like that, because I am in no means professional. But, okay, like I was saying. The KineMaster logos. I get those because sometimes you need to, like, export something and then edit it again. And I understand having, like, I don't know, I understand having a lot of, like, the same logo. But I feel like it's just easier to put it back into KineMaster. Or just find, like, I'm always gonna recommend CapCut, even though it has so many pro features now. CapCut is always gonna be better, in my opinion at least, because it's really only better because it doesn't have a watermark, so it's something less to distract the viewer. But like, you can use any editing thing. Honestly, watermarks don't matter that much. I just feel like having like a lot of different ones is a bit weird. All right, let's get started again. Let's actually get started on the actual reaction. I do notice they all have the exact same facial expression as well, and that's you want to try and vary it a little bit. I get that they're all surprised in this moment, but you want to try and vary it throughout the video at least. Okay. I'm not going to talk about the bad grammar, because they did say that there was bad grammar, so I understand that. I'm not that great at writing either. And them being instantly, just facial expressions changed, just completely aggressive. This is a thing you'll see happen a lot. in these bullies videos, and I don't mind it. It's not that bad. It doesn't take me out of it. It's just like, they'll be like, oh no, where am I? And the instant you tell them they're going to be reacting to someone, they go, oh, why then? As if they didn't just get teleported somewhere, just randomly. As if it's always these like bully videos or classmate videos. They're always like, ew, why that person? I'm also going to be trying to pronounce these names as perfectly as possible. I'm assuming it's Rain, Luna, and Gems. I'm hoping. Otherwise I sound completely stupid. I will speak about the elephant in the room now. The designs... I've watched a lot of videos of designs like these. I would just say try and, like, change the colours of the default things a bit more. Like, try and change the eye shapes more. Just try and, like, what I always do, what I did at the start of my Gacha Club career, because I started with Gacha Club, I didn't start Gacha Life. What I did at the start of my Gacha Club career is I always thought, when I was making characters with the default boy or the default girl, I always thought, how can I make this character as different as possible from the original thing? The original preset, that is. And I see you've done a lot of that. You've added, like, different hair, you've added some different clothes on Gems. I would say try and just change the colours more. I will also say, there is something big in this video that I'll just talk about now because I don't want to talk about it later because I'll forget. They use the, you know when you're in studio and you can look at the faces, you use the eyes from that a lot. Those are more like unserious expressions, and I get it for some reaction videos, and I don't mind it that much, but it's just like, I don't mind them being there, but sometimes it, like, you know, it seems a bit, oh, this is so mean, it does seem a bit, like, cheap when you use them. That's the nicest word I can think of, I'm sorry. But, like, you'll see in a lot of more, like, really well-made ones now. I'm not talking, like, my reaction videos or, I don't want to be mean, but anyone in this collab's reaction videos, but you'll see it in, like, really, really well-made ones. They'll have, like, really little changes to facial expressions, or they'll just have, like, genuinely now, you can just change the eyes slightly. You know, the first 3 eyes can be used for expressions if you really need to. Like I said again, I don't mind using some of the, default eyes, I suppose you could call them, because that's basically what they are. They're just, like, the things. But you want to try and use as little of them as possible, and only limit it to, like, you know, funny bits in the reaction video, and not, like, the whole thing, because then it takes you out a bit. You'll see on some of the thumbnails they also have these eyes. They also all have the first preset eyes, which makes sense because they use the default boy and the default girl, I'm assuming, presets. So it does make sense for those eyes to be there, but still. Anyway, I do like, they used a lot of different mouth, like open mouth poses, which is good, that's good. Because what I usually do is what a lot of us do is we'll fall into a trap of using the exact same mouth for every single talking thing. And you don't want to do that because that looks boring. You'll just, like, look back 5 seconds later, they'll be talking and it'll be the exact same mouth you saw before. You don't want to do that. So I do appreciate this person using different mouths. That's good. I can tell they do care a bit, because obviously they've made a lot of parts of this. So yeah, I can tell they do care about this. I don't like the abrupt switches in... Okay, you'll notice this a lot in this video, is the facial expressions will be, like, almost the exact same for each character. But you gotta think, like, the characters are all different people, and they'll have different reactions to different things. So you have to think about, like, how they'd react to a certain thing. And since Rain's obviously mad, they're obviously annoyed that they have to react to a person they don't like. you'd expect their face to be a bit more grumpy. Maybe they'd be pouting a bit. Even if they have calmed down a bit by being commanded to look at the screen, they'd like calm down a bit. But they're still like a bit mad. That's what you'd expect, at least. Which is so awkward. It's so awkward. I've never done something like this before. But yeah. I'm trying to give as much constructive criticism as possible. This is going to be really long. Yeah. I will say the objects are disappearing in the background a bit, which is a bit weird, but yeah. You'll also notice a lot in these bully videos. One of the characters who's meant to be a bully of the character would be like, "Wow, that can't be this character. That looks way hotter than them." Um, Personally, I find that really funny, so I don't mind. You'll notice the same face syndrome with Rain and Gems again, but that's fine. That's not that bad. Like, I hate him. Oh god. Yeah, these facial expressions aren't the most serious. Um, I don't know if the other videos have credits. I'm assuming they don't though, because what you'll usually see with these like reaction videos without credits, you'll usually see the copyright disclaimer there. But usually it's kind of shitty not to give credits, or at least just put like links. They don't need to be perfectly in order. If you can't find all the links, that's okay, as long as you show you've tried to add some credits, or at least like in the video. What you see a lot of people doing, you'll see them adding like, if they've gotten the edits from TikTok or YouTube or even Instagram sometimes, you'll see them adding like the creator's name either above or to the side or something like that, like somewhere in the video itself. So either give links or credits in the description. You don't have to give links, you can just give like names of the people who made it. I get that it takes a while to like, keep track of all that. So what I'd suggest doing, what we usually do, is we like write the description before even making the video, so we already know we have all the credits there, just in case. But what you could also do is you could just like get a notes app or something. We have notes app, all of us. If you just like get that open and you just write down a whole list of all the people's videos you're using, then you're fine. Because then you can just add that to the description later when you finish the video. But yeah. I would say I try and add credits, because like a few people don't add credits, and it's like kind of scummy, because like it doesn't really matter how good the video is. It just feels like kind of weird not to credit the people who are in the video technically. But whatever. That's just an extra thing. That has nothing to do with the actual quality of the video itself. But I'm just adding that because yeah. Again, it's hard to add credits sometimes, but you know. You'll also notice the size of the video changing slightly. That's not that bad. It's just like sometimes in certain editing things you have to like resize the images or the screenshots you have. So, you can't really get it perfect most of the time. So I understand that. But it is a little bit distracting, I will say. What's that? Okay, there's just a mini little screenshot that appeared up here for a second then. Also, the videos you're choosing are very, you'll see it in a lot of videos, that the, videos they actually react to will sometimes be really repetitive. I don't like saying words like this because it feels really mean, but, well, that is what it is. It's repetitive because it's, repeating the same kind of thing. I understand it when it's just like easing a character or characters, more accurate, into like the scenario or into a world, like if they're reacting to a completely different fandom or something like that. And for this I kind of get it as well, because it's like showing them the future of that character that they haven't seen before, so it's kind of like easing them into it. And I do appreciate them saying, can't we react to someone else, because that's what they say in a lot of reaction videos. Yeah, I don't know why I said okay, never mind, continue on. I would say try and change the name and try and open the mouth, but that's okay. That's me nitpicking again. I think what we're gonna do for a bit now is we're just gonna skip through, because obviously I can't do this whole hour video. I have pizza to eat right now. So I'm just gonna skip through to random bits, because these are a lot of parts. So I'm gonna skip on to later bits and just see if anything else has changed or anything like that. Okay. Let's just skip to like the middle. Okay. This is a break, yeah? Because I skipped it. Because I skipped into a break. That's fine. I do appreciate you leaving the TikTok credits at the end, though. That's good. Oh, okay. This is definitely an improvement. I won't lie. This is definitely an improvement. Even though there's still a bit of same face syndrome, the reactions seem a bit different. Uh, yeah, I appreciate it. I would try and say to add different speech bubbles. If you're using the Gacha Club speech bubbles, I'd say use different ones for thought and thinking, because it's easier. Sorry, it's a bit of cough then. Oh god damn it. But I would say, yeah, try and use different ones, because otherwise it can confuse people. Or try and use like different things to show each thing, because like I said, it can confuse people if you don't. We got a comparison video here, I think. Well, not like a skill power thing. I would say, I hate using that sentence starter. Anyway, I would say to try and make them say things at different times. I get that the point of the video is meant to be like shocking, so they all have a reaction at the same time. But it is kind of hard to read all of it at the same time. Also, they did react a little bit early. I think, yeah. They reacted a little bit early. And they're still using those eyes. Like I said before, I'm never going to say anything bad about breaks. Adding breaks is fine. And, you know, you haven't tried to, like, crop out the TikTok credits, so... Oh, God, sorry. So that's fine. Oh, I swear, if I get copyright claimed in this video, I'm gonna cry. Oh, okay, there's 2 breaks. Oh, this is the end of that part, I guess. Oh. Don't worry, Pookie, I am. This is so embarrassing. Oh, I appreciate you using clips from the actual, like, anime. Because usually you'll see people only using edits. And that's fine. Oh, I see you've changed the text style as well. It's fine to use clips. No, not clips. It's fine to use things from only edits. But I would say using clips adds, like, more. I get that this isn't, like, an actual clip. It's, like, an actual, like, you know, edit thing. But still, I feel like it's good to add this sort of videos in as well as, like, edits. Because edits can sometimes be so quick that if a character does react to anything in it, sometimes it goes so quick that even the viewers don't see what they've reacted to. And then it'll just lead to people being confused. So I appreciate you using more, like, slower videos as well. Like I said, I need to get this video over with really quick because I need to eat. But, I would say for these text, we use text a lot. For these text dialogue things, I would say try and add like uh depending on what editing software you used for this, I would say try and add like either try and overlay something behind it so there's like a box behind it so you can so you can clearly see the text on top of the box, or try and add like a highlight, or how do you describe it, like an outline around the text to try and like, because if you look here you'll see you can't really see it that well against the thing. It's much better example with the green text. It's really hard to see it against like the thing here because of the color it is. um and now we have the opposite problem before. They all go at different like speeds, and I would say try and add like a pause. Oh shit. I would say try and add like a bigger pause before playing the video, because it gets a bit, it feels a bit like whiplash, like just being in a little conversation and then immediately cutting to a video. So I would say try and have a few, like, just add 1 or 2 seconds with no video and then add the video in. Again, that's just my opinion. You don't need to do that because it's fine without it. It just feels a bit disorienting. Oh, and again with the grey text and the visibility issues. There you go. I appreciate they're actually answering their questions, because it could be really easy just to say shut up and just watch. I'm just going to skip again because I want to see more, because I've seen now most of the things I was talking about before have been changed quite a bit. The facial expressions are also changing a lot more, which I appreciate. I appreciate there's more reactions in the video. So what I'll do now is I'll just skip over to here, and let's just see. Oh god, they all have the same face again. We're just going to skip till the end of this video because obviously I've... oh yeah. Okay. I would say again, just try and make, even at the start of their video, even at the start of them reacting to a video, try and make their faces different. Because then, even if their faces aren't different when they react to something, at least then people will be like, okay, well, they've clearly tried to make them all different before, at least. That was so confusing. Why did I say it like that? What I mean is, like, you want to make it seem... you want to make it at least seem like they all have different thoughts. They don't need to be having different thoughts. Just make it look like they're expressing them in different ways. Like, if you want a character to seem more mysterious or quiet, but you still want them to have the same thoughts as the others, just make their facial expressions more, like, subtle. Yeah. I would also say try and use different closed mouths, because you're quite good at using different open mouths. But the closed mouths should also probably be different. Also, them just assuming it's Ash's Pokemon is a bit weird, but okay. I will appreciate that it's zoomed in now. It is a bit distracting that the text keeps changing colours. So I would say try your best to keep it the same colour for each character. Like, Gems can be blue, Rain can be like red, Luna can be like grey. Just try and keep it that same colour. I get that it's hard to do that sometimes because you're like, it's a bother to like change the colour of the writing all the time. But just try and keep it the same colour for each character. Just a consistency. The bits of resizing the characters is also a bit distracting, but that's not the worst. That happens in even like the best things. You'll see like they'll slightly change how big the character is just because they messed something up when they were doing it at the start. That's fine. I don't mind that. I do that all the time. The repositioning stuff isn't that bad either. People do that all the time, but like still. I think this might be the end here. Yeah, we got another break. Yeah. I think we might just end it there. But yeah, I hope that didn't seem too mean. I was trying my best to be like, constructive criticism, not just being a dick. So I hope that wasn't too mean. But yeah. Uh I do hope that you'll make more reaction videos in the future, because to be fair, this was quite decent. It's quite decent. I see a lot of potential in you. Oh, you already have a community tab. Good job. Yeah, I see a lot of potential in you because you've made a lot of videos. You have a good upload schedule. You definitely care a lot about the videos you're making, and you ask for tips on videos, which is good as well. So yeah, I'd say just keep making videos and you'll improve. It doesn't have to be the designs you improve first. It could just be switching to a different editing thing to do things more efficiently. It could just be trying to just randomly trying to edit a thumbnail or something. It doesn't have to be like groundbreaking changes, right? Yeah, I'm just saying you definitely have potential. Because this is potential right here. This is good. Just try and make it better. God, I sound like a teacher. Right, anyway. Gacha flower. Gachan flower. Gacha reaction flower. There we go. Okay. I'm just gonna call you Gacha flower because I'm not good at saying things apparently. Gacha flower. You have great potential. I'm just repeating myself now. You have great potential, great upload schedule, and I'd love to see more from you. There you go. That's the conclusion. Right, I'm just gonna post this unedited now, so I'm sorry about this. Anyway, thank you very much for uploading these videos. And thank you, people who are watching, for watching 32 minutes of me analysing a gacha reaction video compilation. I'll see you in the next one.